Alright guys, today we're going to talk about how I plasma cut in my tiny shop and maintain healthy air quality. It's important to pay attention here and exercise caution with working with plasma cutters because these fumes can be toxic. So be careful. Fire is dangerous. Protect your eyes, your skin, and your assets. One of my viewers was asking about my CNC enclosure. I work in a small shop, and without this I wouldn't be able to cut more than a couple of things without the air in here becoming super low quality pretty quickly. But with this enclosure, I'm able to cut for, about half an hour without the air quality and getting bad in here at all. The idea came to me because the CNCs I trained on in college were in enclosures, and in the 3D printing community, they also use enclosures to keep down on their fumes. The plasma cutting manufacturers themselves just simply say to use it in a well-ventilated area. The first, most important part of a CNC plasma cutter is a water table. This is going to catch 90% of our sparks and fumes and is really key to keeping the air quality good. I made this one out of 16 gauge stainless steel metal with the edges folded up and a bung in the center. I ground the weld for the bung flat to assist with water drainage, and I added a hose with a valve on the bottom. After testing the drainage, we can go ahead and replace the slats and move on to the enclosure. The way it works is, at the top of the enclosure, there's a 6-inch duct pipe which runs up and across the top of my shop and over and here to this exhaust fan. This duct also goes up and pulls the air out of my welding projects. So it's all one air system, pulling all of the bad air in my shop, even the air from spot welding, out, keeping the air quality in my shop super high, super healthy, even while plasma cutting for, up to an hour. As you can see, we just cut these parts. And you might be able to see it's a little smoky in here. These guys swing up, and I can reach in. Grab my parts. Now she's closed back up and ready for another cut. In case you're wondering what the red light's about, it's a heat lamp to keep things in my shop warm. In this climate, it frequently drops well below zero, and I've noticed that moisture buildup on my tools was causing them to rust prematurely. Between this and having expensive equipment in my shop, I figured it was important to keep it just a little bit warmer. Also, not only do I add a fungicide to the water, but I also add sodium nitrate. Taking advantage of these freezing conditions to pull out all of the water out of my cooling tray, which includes all of the junk and the metal crap that's frozen in. Placing it in buckets so that when it thaws I can remove any pieces I missed. I got all the ice out. Go ahead and refill the water tray. This will catch all the sparks. It'll actually catch a lot of the fumes, just because as the air gets blown down into the water, it actually kind of has to bubble through the water, and the water will cool it, condense all of the gases into the water, condense 99% of the dust into the water. So having a water table is really important if you have a CNC plasma cutter. Bonus! Clip! I needed to test the location on this intake, so I made this 3D printed adapter in place of the plasma cutter. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Check out some of my other videos. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit that thumbs up button. And I'll catch you next time.